Here we go, everyone. Quick Sunday night special video. I'll show you the temporary fridge battery solar setup in the back of the Patrol and tell you about something that I might be able to secure for you if you're interested in a setup like this. I'll give you the brief rundown, then I'll give you a bit more information. So we've got a fridge slide, we've got a fridge, we've got a battery box, we've got a solar regulator, and we've got a massive, it's like a house solar panel. Yes, a solar panel off a house about 5 years old that got replaced. Long story short, 400 watts, so it does it easy. But I might be able to secure you one of these if you're around Melbourne at all and you want to get yourself one of these. No longer would you have to worry about wringing the neck out of a little 120, 140 or 200 watt solar panel. And that panel would fit on a 1800 by 1200 roller Titan tray, just like this little panel fits on, with plenty of space around it. The panels are in North Melbourne, pick up only, 150 bucks each if you're interested in one per person, unless nobody wants one. I thought people might be interested in it, so if you know me, send me a text message, let me know you want one, and watch the name of the video in the description for when they're all sold. You just make yourself up some brackets, put a riv nut in there, bada bing, bada boom, and next thing you know, it's mounted to your roof rack. This one, very light wind noise. With the roller Titan and the ridge mount, there was no noise. Now there's a little bit of wind noise, but not much. I'll give you some information in case you want to do this yourself, whether you're going to source your own solar panels off a house, you know, domestic solar panels, whatever you want to call them. But this is what I did. So, XTM brand fridge slide. I saw in someone else's car I'm happy with. This is the third one I've got now. Okay, I got one in the 150 Prado, if I remember correctly. I've got one on the back of the Ute, and I've got one in the Patrol now. Easily removable. I just put the screws in straight there, instead of they come with all the hardware. They come with the straps to tie it down. Awesome. They're always on special, 179. Bit of love in the shop, 160 for me, right? So 160 bucks for that. Battery box, normally 129, on special for 55. XTM again, but this time instead of BCF for the slide, super cheap auto for the box. This is every battery. They're online for $191 delivered to your door. That's the best price you're going to get on that size. You might be able to use a smaller one, but that's up to you. That's what I've used. I've got some wire. Once again, 10 meter roll, 50 amp wire from Super Cheap on the trade account, about 40 bucks. 6 millimeter twin core, bada bing, bada boom, read it for yourself, right? So what we've got is the panels up on the roof. We've snipped the plugs off. We fitted a 30 amp fuse, which we could maybe go lower, but I didn't want to be taking the panel off to change it because I do have to undo those bolts, lift the panel to change the fuse. If that happens, I don't think it's going to blow. I don't think we need it, but we did it anyway. We put on the positive side, we put an Anderson plug. A bit of a different configuration on the brackets. The side brackets are flat, the back brackets are like this. Once again, I drilled and painted those up, make it nice and neat, because we've got a neat car, so we've got to keep it neat. 2 at the back, 2 at the front, 2 at the side, 1 on the other side. Mounted the Anderson plug with 2 rivets into the back of the trim here, bada bing, just like that. If I wanted to, I can just quickly unplug that if there was any issues. Of course, that's zip tied and secured there. And we've just got that stuck down with some double-sided tape type clippy mounting things with the zip ties. The idea of this, it's a temporary setup. It can be moved from vehicle to vehicle. I've just neatly bent the wire down, molded it around, straight past the seal. Yeah, long term, it's not going to be the best for the seal. If you're going to leave it permanently, there's other ways to do things. But for me, like I said, it's temporary. Well, I think it is anyway. If you're wondering why it's so bright in here, it's because I've got that ARB work light up there. They work really well till they go flat. Specification is it lasts 2 hours on high, but it takes 8 hours to charge, so not really recommending it. Power cable comes straight in and it goes around, obviously, into the regulator. Don't get that mixed up. And then back out of the regulator to the battery. There's 2 Anderson plugs on the back of that battery lid. There's also some unfused terminals. All these terminals and outlets are fused with circuit breakers inside the lid there. That's why it's awesome value for the money at 55 bucks. I just had an old 2019 Optima. I thought I'll give that a go. Hasn't been in the sun for a couple of hours. Battery's still on 12.7. That's really accurate. I compared it to the voltage on this. Beautiful. I've got the corrugated split tubing just in case something happens, but that wire seems to sit really well. With the fridge slide that locks out, you just push this to slide it back in again, all the way in, and then you've got that extra locking device so it's not locking on the hinges. Just got the King's fridge in there at the moment, but if I want to use the angle, that's a non-issue, because at the moment this fridge is plugged into the other Anderson plug, because there's two on the back there. If I'm running the angle, I can plug the accessory plug that I've still got on there. I haven't cut it off yet because it's a 3-year warranty and the fridge is pretty new. Just in case, I can plug it straight into one of those accessory plugs in the angle ones because they're quality. I haven't experienced them coming out, and I believe that would probably reach to there, although might not be long enough to slide it out, as this one wasn't. So I made a short extension that's actually plugged in the back there that joins right there. Okay, so there's a number of ways to just quickly unplug this. A couple of things to keep in mind if you're going to do something like this. Always connect your solar to your battery first, so your regulator to your battery, before you plug your solar panel to your regulator. You know what I mean? So if you switch that off, technically you'd have your panel still connected to that, and you've disconnected this from your battery. So don't switch that off until you unplug your solar panel, either up there or down here. Bada bing, bada boom. What else do you want to know? Cheap fridge, that's one I got here at the moment. We've covered the fridge slot, we've covered the battery box, we've covered the battery. Just put any cheap battery. You've got a 400 watt panel there, it's out of control. The Victron, like I said, got it from Every Battery. I actually went in and picked it up because I prefer that. You know, I'm just that kind of guy, you know. Go in, see people, keep shops alive for customer service, because if everyone just goes click, click, click all the time, everything's going to close up and you're never going to get any service. What else is going on here, in case you missed it? The full bore 4B drawers floor for the back of the patrol. Best value for money. There's a lot of work that's gone into this design. It's rock solid. It's got a lot of support underneath it. It's certainly not worth my time or anyone I know making this as a one-off. Just pay the money. It's only about $500 or $600 depending what options you go for, and it looks like just a floor, but I can tell you now that I've got it and I look at it, it's actually worth every cent, to be quite honest. We've got the K-on storage up there and the molly panels and the cargo barrier for safety, because the idea is this is the touring vehicle and we just throw the bags in the back. That's all that really needs to go in here now. I'll probably put some water, maybe some jerry cans there, or just those 10-litre containers. The bags, whatever, for the family can go in here, and then we just hop from room to room, or if we've got a caravan, whatever, that's all you really, I don't even know if you need to have bags in there, but there's plenty of room in here. It's really just to have a fridge. The reason, I'll tell you, this is crazy, the main reason I put that roof platform on there is because I figured the vehicle will probably look a bit better, because I haven't got a lot of plan to put anything up there. And that's why I thought I might as well throw that solar panel on there, because I can get them cheap. Like I said, there's some there, I think there's maybe 10 or something available, $150 each. You'll need to grab them ASAP, pick up from North Melbourne only. Contact me in a text message if you're interested in that, but don't bother contacting me in a text message if it says sold in the name of the ad in the description. Thanks for watching. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know if this setup's for you or not, but that's what I've done. Let me know in the comments if you like it or not. It's just a completely independent battery system. I can easily remove the fridge, that regulator, the battery box, and the solar panel in I could probably have it all out in 10 minutes, and then to put it back in, probably 20 minutes each time I want to use it. No big deal. And then this, once again, could be used in other vehicles as well. Like the regulator, I can pick up this whole setup and put it on the ground somewhere at a campsite and use it as well. Because the panel's so big, it just does it really easy. There'll be some more videos on this. Subscribe on this channel, and more information on our other YouTube channel, 4B4 Adventures, on stuff like this. But just to give you an example, I was surprised to see the battery charge so easily and quickly this morning while the sun was hardly out, 8:30 in the morning. This battery, this solar panel up there with this regulator was able to maintain float at 13.8 after only about 20 minutes, half an hour charging. Even when the fridge compressor kicked in, it didn't budge off 13.8, just did it so easy. Where with the other vehicle there, with the same battery, you know, it's got exactly the same battery. It's had this fridge in it. I've done a lot of using batteries, fridge solar testing over the years, over 10 years, probably longer, I'm being modest there, but I can tell you now, the other vehicle with a 120 watt panel, it struggles. When the compressors kick in on either fridge with the same battery, the battery voltage will just drop to, like, you know, 12.8 or 13 under load. That 120 watt solar panel, even a battery good condition, it just won't sort of hold it up there like this panel and this thing will. You can park it out there. I'm telling you, this will be on a cloudy day and it's still going to be awesome. There's not going to be any separate charging system. It's going to be shown in the trips. I'll prove it to you. If you don't believe me, don't bother arguing, just watch and see, and you can go, that is bloody awesome. Because as planned so far, it seems awesome, and I'm bloody happy with it. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Stay tuned. We'll have a better video for you tomorrow night, I promise. See ya.